Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have little Zoe here today. She wanted some mama cuddles. Oh, hi. Yes, thank you. Hi. So, today's video is the next episode of my astrology inspired makeup look series, and today is all about the Sagittarians. Do you have... No. She's trying to eat my blush. No, ma'am. No, little miss. Don't you have something better you could be doing? Sagittarians are known for being very adventurous and exciting, and they're kind of like known for having wanderlust and wanting to see the world and travel, and they don't like to stay in place for very long. They don't like to be stagnant. They like to have a stimulating environment. So today what I did is I pulled some foresty green tones and I did a look inspired by Makeup by Lou Sims on Instagram. I think I talk about it before I start doing the makeup, so you will see a picture. Then I will have her Instagram linked in my bio because I want to give all credit where credit is deserved. So this look was very much so inspired by a look that she did. I really love the way that it turned out, and I hope you guys do too. I think it is so pretty, and if you were interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So my eyes have been primed and set. I primed them with my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I set them with my Coty Airspun Original Loose Setting Powder. And the palette I'm going to be using today is the Morphe x James Charles Artistry palette. Now, I would like to say I personally do not support Morphe and I do not purchase from them. That could change in the future if I see a change with them as a company, but currently, as of right now, I am not purchasing from Morphe. But I do have this palette and it does have the most perfect colors for the look. So this is the palette that I am going to be using today. So the idea for this look is going to be something like adventurous and almost like naturey, because Sagittarians are known for like having wanderlust, always wanting to travel and to see the world, and they like to be adventurous and like to do fun and exciting things. So I'm kind of like being inspired by like a forest and nature here, and I actually have a picture that I found on Pinterest that I was very inspired by for this look because it is a beautiful look. I think it is by Makeup by Lou Sims on Instagram. I will put the picture up here, but I will also have her Instagram linked down below. So it's going to be kind of like a shimmery, almost foresty green, almost blue look with like a green liner type thing going on, and it's not going to be exactly like her look, it's just inspired by that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So from this palette, I'm not going to hold it up because it's really huge, but I will insert pictures on the screen of the shades that I'm using. I'm going to start by taking my AOA Studio E141 brush. It's just a normal blending brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Guac. And I'm not going in with any matte crease colors for this look, since this entire look is shimmery besides the eyeliner. So I'm picking up the shade Guac on my little fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to start blending that onto the outer corner of my eye and into my crease a little bit, but I do want this to be super blended out here in this outer corner. Sorry if you can hear my dog chewing in the background. She has like a pop bottle and she's underneath my bed chewing on it currently. So next I'm going to take the shade Cape Cod, which is almost like a bluey green shimmery shade, and I'm going to be taking it on the same brush, and I'm going to start kind of blending it in right here where it starts to fade from the guac shade into the rest of my empty lid. And I'm going to like blend my brush kind of all over my lid. This look is not going to be precise. It's not going to be neat at all. It's going to be very blown out. I'm picking up the shade Guac on my finger and I'm pressing that into the outer corner of my eye, just because I want the green to be just a tad bit more intense out here. Next, what I'm going to do from the same palette, I'm going to take some of the shade called Ring Light. And Ring Light is this really interesting sort of goldy green shade. It looks really intense and bright here, but in person it does almost have a little bit of green to it. And I'm just going to pick some up on my ColourPop E17 brush, and I'm going to place that right here. And layered on top of the blue green that's already down, it is going to show up just a little bit more green, but I'm not taking that like down into my inner corner. It's almost like going into the front half of my crease. I'm taking quite a bit of this because I want it to be quite intense. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to pick up a little bit of a matte shade because I do want it to look just a tad bit more green right where I put that shade Ring Light. So I'm picking up the shade, I think it's called Social Blade. It's the lime green, and I'm going to pick up just a tiny bit and then really tap it off and then place that right where I put the shade Ring Light. So it just looks a little bit more green. I don't even know if you can really see that it is a little more green on camera. And again, on my little finger, I'm picking up some of the shade called Cape Cod, and I'm putting it right underneath where the shade Ring Light was. There is a little bit of an empty space there, so I'm just kind of filling it in underneath where I blended Social Blade and Ring Light. This look is also going to be super quick. This eye look is actually almost done. So for the green liner look, I have a green eyeliner here. I don't really know where it's from. So what I'm going to do is start applying that to my outer corner in a wing shape. And I'm not going to worry about it being super precise because I'm going to take this Alamar Cosmetics brush and kind of blend it out with the brush. And this pencil liner here is just going to act as a base for the green eyeshadow we will put on top because I want to have something kind of sticky for the eyeshadow. And then I'm picking up some of the shade called Daddy, which is this deep dark forest green. And I'm starting to kind of go over where we put that green eyeliner pencil. So I'm not going to bring the liner in all the way. I just am going to do a little half wing. What I am going to do though is take a different brush. This is my ColourPop E16, and I'm going to pick up some of the shade called Canvas from the palette just on the tip of that brush. And I'm going to blend out the edges because I feel like it's not as blended as I would like it to be. So now we are going to move on to our face makeup. This is my Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade Alight. Just adding that to the high points of my face. I want my skin today to be super light and dewy, so on top of that Tarte Glow Wand, I'm taking my Touch in Soul Glassy Skin Balm to prime the rest of my face. And I'm basically just putting it where I did not apply the Tarte Glow Wand. For my base product today, I am going to be taking my e.l.f. Foundation Serum. This is the shade Light to Medium because I just want something really light. I feel like the eyes are really light and nice and glowy, so I want basically the same for my skin. If it'll pump out and go over my shirt. I'm going to correct my under eyes just a little bit using my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. For concealer today, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I have the shade Light. And since I took the sponge off, I just twist it up until some comes out the top, and then I apply that with my finger. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to take my Lavish pencil brush and pick up the shade Guac and start running that along my lower lash line. And then I'm taking the same Alamar Cosmetics flat shader brush and I'm picking up just a tiny bit of the shade Daddy, and I'm going to be wiggling that super close to my lashes. And that is the eyeshadow complete. I am going to go off camera to do my brows and lashes. For my brows, I will be using my e.l.f. Wow Brow. For my lashes, my Tarte C Surfer Curl Mascara. So I will be right back. I forgot to say, I am going to line my waterline. I'm just going to be taking my NYX Treasure Pitch Black Pencil Liner. Alright, so I am going to reach back into the palette one more time. I'm going to take the shade Flashback and highlight my brow bone with it. This is the white from the palette. And then I'm going to take that shade called Ring Light and use that to highlight the inner corners of my eye. For my lips, I'm going to start by taking, of course, my NYX Natural Lip Liner. And then I'm actually going to take some of my NARS lipstick in the shade Tolede, and I'm just going to like dab a tiny bit on my lips just for a little bit of color. To top off the lips, I'm going to take my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Gloss and a tiny bit of this. Right there in the middle, just to make it a tiny bit pouty, but I don't want to die. Then I'm going to give myself a generous spritz of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray, and this look is all done. Let's say hi. Oh, is it Dad? So that is it for this look. I hope I did all of you Sagittarians justice with this look. I really love the way that it came out. I want to start experimenting. I want to start experimenting with colors more often because I think that this looks so beautiful and my lips are starting to burn. I was hoping to get it done before it started to burn. See, I love this lip gloss so much. I think it looks so pretty, but it just hurts. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you look at her little eye peeking. I hope you guys will like this video and subscribe before you go, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.